Well, hey there. Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. My goodness, this is so much nicer to see compared to where we were literally about 24 hours ago with the major thunderstorm activity, massive hail development out there, ranging in size from pennies all the way up to baseball or tennis ball size. Wild ride that we have been, but now. It is a drier, more stabilized pattern. Sunnier skies are coming into the city of Fountains and a lot of the Missouri River Valley for today, but not for long. I know, I'm always the one who's got the bearer of kind of the badness that comes into it. I don't want to call it bad, though, because honestly, when it comes down to weather, it just depends on who you are, right? Sometimes people love thunderstorms, others don't. So I call it not so great weather. But we do have some more that I do want to talk about with you guys. And it does come far into the future. So we're not talking about today. We're not talking about tomorrow. We're not talking about our Saturday. Sunday, Mother's Day, we'll talk. We'll talk. But really what I'm worried about is Monday's forecast here, guys. So this is what's going on for us. I've got a first warn, and it's for showers and some thunderstorms that are starting to develop. It's looking very, very healthy for widespread scattered wet weather to occur really from the early morning, clear on through the rest of the day. There are signs within our atmosphere, though, that this could be more of a severe weather threat. So I want to get more involved with that. I'm going to show you where we're at with some of our extended forecast modeling here. And I'm going to move this dial over to our Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then getting into Monday. Notice, though, you see Sunday, and a little bit of wet weather trying to build up in. Granted, this is only one of our models. Others are indicating that it could be a little bit healthier here around the Missouri River Valley for shower activity, but it is all about the timing. All about the timing. We'll talk more about that in a few. So this is our Sunday, right? And going into Monday. Starting to build up some wet weather out there. You can see how we've got the wind direction kind of funky. Off towards the east is high pressure. Off to the west, though, is low pressure. And that is going to drive our temperatures upwards, which is lovely. But in the meantime, we are getting into a better chance for some scattered shower and storm activity. So that's what we've got going on. And then we get to about like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Yeah, you see that little yellow spot? It's coming up around, that's Jefferson, maybe southwestern side of Atchison County. Not so much around Lancaster, but yeah, their proximity of Lancaster within Atchison County. That's where I'm getting, the raised eyebrow. We don't have a lot of data right now in regards to how severe the storms would be for our Monday forecast. Obviously, it's not confident enough to actually put in a severe weather threat. That's some good news for us. But I think as we move to the next 24 to 48 hours, we're still going to look to get into some more details on maybe we do see some severe weather activity. Maybe it gets a little bit more aggressive. But as you can see, the green just encompasses the entire region. Some of this may not actually make it to the ground. Other shades of green do make it to the ground as maybe light shower or drizzle activity. So it's definitely something that we wanted to let you know about, give you the heads up on. In the meantime, we do have wet weather chances today. It does occur, and it's just thanks to the proximity of where we are with our last big significant storm system, that area of low pressure. You see it out there towards Illinois, moving on into Indiana. We're on the backside of that technically. Most of the energy stays to the north, but we could get a few isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm out there towards our northern counties. So I just want you to be ready for that. Most of us are going to see sunny skies today. I mean, if you're around the metro, it's unlikely that we will need those umbrellas at all. And notice, obviously, we're orienting the wind out of the north, right? Just from the rotation of these pressure systems that are around the area. So we do have a northwesterly flow with our wind, and it could get a little breezy by this afternoon. We could see gusts up to about 25 miles per hour. But man, oh man, overall, it's going to be a beautiful afternoon ahead of us, especially here around the downtown area. Let me put this into play for you. Here we go, putting it to play. Lovely stuff. And of course, I'm blocking it for you. You know what? I'm just going to get out of the way. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of the way. There you go. I pop myself out of there. That way you can see the whole thing, right? So 72 degrees by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Notice that's when we're starting to pick up kind of that 20% rain chance that we kind of talked about, mainly to the north, though. But I did want to give you the alert on it. We do build up some clouds, but overall, sunny skies out there. Once we hit around lunchtime, though, we can get those occasional gusts at about 25 miles per hour. And it gets better and better for us. Our Friday forecast, low mid 70s, Saturday mid to upper 70s, sunny skies. It will be great. And then we go into our Sunday forecast. I've got an awesome graphic. Let's see if I can find it here within our Outlook. Where did I put that graphic? Let's see. I've got a Mother's Day Outlook that I wanted to show you, mainly for the morning and getting into brunch. There it is. We're going to pop it up right now. Here we go. It's just a fun little graphic that we put together. Isn't that neat? And you open it up, and it's a little card. It says Happy Mother's Day on it. I love that graphic. It's just fun. It's a fun graphic. So, hey, mid-morning, we've got ourselves the upper 60s, getting into the lower 70s around lunchtime, mid-afternoon, mid-70s. I think we're going to top it off at about 78 degrees as the daytime high. But notice that the clouds do build. Okay, so we do have some wet weather out there that we're tracking. It's from that low that we showed you. So there are signs that we could get into some shower activity by the end of the day. So if you want to get things going and, celebrate mom, I would say, yeah, definitely a morning, brunch, early afternoon scenario. So basically these time frames that you're looking at right now, I think that's going to be well worthwhile to do. Once we get into the end of the day, such as, maybe you want to take your mom to the KC Current match, which, hey, I say go for it. Just be ready that you could see those chances for showers build up. I don't see us getting into aggressive thunderstorm activity around this time frame, but there is a wet weather opportunity that we got to watch out for, really for the end of the game or the end of the match, and then trying to drive home. I think you'll get a better odds of seeing some precipitation. So be prepared for it overall. But yeah, 78 degrees, we're looking good there. It should be a very, very nice kind of forecast overall. Let me switch this over. That way you see me. Hi, how's it going? Right next to the KC Current kind of logo. I love it. All right, so I have got, that's exactly what I wanted to get at with you guys is really that's the forecast. That's what we've got going on. It's going to be much more quiet for us, pleasant to be outdoors. Bill Hurlbrink is going to be back on here for OTT, and he's going to talk about all the cool things that you can do for this weekend, and obviously for Mother's Day too. So with the weather being so nice, especially for the first half of the weekend, truly the first half is stunning, well worthwhile to check it out. And you definitely want to hear what he has to say, because it should be a beautiful, beautiful day for it, and, next several days to rock and roll. But that's it. If we do see new updates, though, obviously with that low pressure system, timing of it all as well, we're going to let you know about it. That's what First Warn 5 weather is all about. Don't forget, though, we've got a fascinating new show live on KCTV5, 6:30 every single night, including tonight. We've got a lot of fun things that we're going to be talking about. It is a weather show. It is so cool. Fun facts about meteorology, how things tick, how things form, and then obviously you're getting everything that you need to know weather-wise just in general from it too, because we'll talk about the forecast there as well. I myself, I'm going to answer the age-old question, why, oh why, is the sky blue? I know. That was actually part of like our first class in meteorology in college. And then getting into the more specifics about how there are always rainbows in the sky no matter what. And I know you're going, well, wait a minute, how's that possible? Like, I could look up the sky right now, Greg, and there's no rainbow. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. It's all depending on a couple of things. Anyways, I digress. We will talk more about that coming up on our weather show on KCTV5, 6:30. You definitely want to check that out. Loves and hugs, guys. I'm going to give you another beautiful shot of what is out there for the city of Fountain. It's just so pretty out there right now. Blue skies. We've got green grass. The flowers are up. Watch out for all that pollen. If you suffer from allergies, it's a rough, rough day today. And the next several days, let's just be real. Take that allergy medicine before you head out the door, but enjoy it. Carpe diem.